Hello, Aquarius. These are your messages for the week of the 25th of June to the 1st of July. Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising signs, depending on what you resonate with. So let's go ahead and have a look and see what message or messages come up for you for this week, Aquarius. Aquarius. Messages that come up for Aquarius. So Aquarius, the message that I'm seeing for this week, I almost feel like this has something to do quite possibly with a child, perhaps from an ex. I feel like you're currently in a relationship right now, and I feel like there has something to do with a child that has to do with a possible ex. And I want to say that I feel like this child is possibly asking for money. They may be asking for some kind of help, asking for money, and I feel like the ex is kind of expecting or almost waiting for you to provide this kind of financial support. I just want to ask the question, Aquarius, is there a situation that has something to do with child support? Are you supporting a child from an ex relationship in any kind of way? Is your ex kind of expecting that you help this child in any kind of way? And I want to say that the situation that you're in right now is I feel like you're kind of hesitant on this. I feel like you're kind of waiting, you're kind of hesitating, you don't really want to help. And I feel like your partner's kind of being indifferent to this. I kind of feel like it's kind of your decision, Aquarius, that you need to make regarding this situation if you want to help this child. This could be a child, it could be a younger child, it could also be an adult child. It's simply going to be a child that has to do with an ex. So this could even be an older child, this could be a teenager, or even quite possibly an adult. But I do feel like this energy is coming from something that has to do with a previous partner that you had. And I feel like your current partner really is kind of indifferent. Like they're not going to get involved with whatever this decision is that you have to make. They've kind of removed themselves from the situation. So it's completely up to you at this point, Aquarius. And I feel like you're hesitating. I feel like you're waiting. I feel like, you've kind of been, beaten up a little bit from this situation with your ex. And I feel that that's why some hesitation is there. I feel like you really don't want to keep dealing with whatever this situation is. And that's kind of why you're hesitating. And I feel this hesitating energy kind of is preventing you from making a decision right now. I feel like you're kind of, waiting, and you're kind of making some kind of plan. And I feel like you're trying to think it through with logic right now, and trying to move forward with some kind of logical solution or some kind of logical conclusion. And I feel like there's kind of a block here, especially a block between mind and heart, because your heart really, I don't feel like your heart is really in this. I really don't feel like you really want to help in this kind of situation. And this could quite possibly be because I feel this energy from your ex is kind of an energy that's kind of asking and kind of trying to perhaps persuade or manipulate in some kind of way. Perhaps they use their moodiness to kind of play this victim role, almost, is what I'm feeling like, is they're kind of playing this kind of role that they need assistance, they need help, this child needs to be helped. this child needs assistance. And I kind of feel like that's where this disconnect is here with you, Aquarius, between the mind and the heart. Because logically you're planning it, you're thinking about it, you're kind of trying to figure out a plan on quite possibly how you can help, but you're hesitating nonetheless. And I feel like you're hesitating because in essence, your heart really isn't there. Your heart really doesn't want to be involved in this situation anymore with this ex, which could be a little bit moody. They could be a little bit dramatic. They could have a lot of this dramatic energy surrounding them, and they could be a little bit of a victim player, always kind of playing this victim role. And it could possibly be that this child doesn't need assistance. It could be that they don't currently need help. However, I feel that there's a little bit of an energy of this ex trying to get you or persuade you to give money to this child or give some kind of assistance to this child. And I really feel like a mind-heart disconnect right now, hence the reason you're hesitating. I also feel like your current partner is not involved in this situation with your ex. I feel like they've just kind of stepped away from it a little bit. They're really not interested in dealing with this other person or having any say to do in this kind of scenario. So I really feel like it's going to be your decision, Aquarius. I feel like you'll have to make a decision if you want to continue to provide support in this kind of situation, providing support possibly to your ex and providing support to the child of your ex, which could be a younger child, it could be an adult child. And I feel like it's not necessarily the child itself, but I feel like it's the way that your ex is using some kind of manipulative energy or using some kind of victim type role to get you to give the money. I kind of feeling this kind of energy here. So Aquarius, this is the energy that I'm seeing for you for this week. The messages that are coming through. I would say, wait on this decision. Go ahead and wait it out and see if any further information will come through from your heart. I definitely do see a decision here that needs to be made and some possible issues that need to be addressed regarding, if you want to keep helping essentially, your ex and the child here in this kind of situation, or a child, possibly your child, in this kind of way, is there any other way that assistance can be given? Is there any way that, a possible situation can develop where this person, where this ex is not necessarily playing the prime role? So this is essentially what I'm seeing this week for you, Aquarius, is that this kind of decision needs to be made, and there is a little bit of hesitation here. Mind and heart are not necessarily together, and your partner is kind of taking a step out of the situation here. I don't feel like they want anything to do with whatever this ex is and how this ex is kind of playing this victim type role here, perhaps being a little dramatic, perhaps a little moody, perhaps taking on this victim role to kind of persuade you or get you to either give money or give help or give some kind of assistance to this child, whether it's a younger child or an adult child. So that is the message that I see for you this week, Aquarius. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. If you like this material, please do subscribe and have a good week.